Good morning, April 25th. So when I was unpacking all my stuff yesterday, I went to charge my phone and found that I'd left my charger and my charging cords back at the Uncle Johnny's hostel. So had to borrow somebody's cord at camp last night just to get a little bit in the phone. So that kind of changes plans. There is a road crossing and some hostels and small towns coming up about 11 miles away, so looks like I'm going to have to jump in and see if they sell chargers. If not, I'm gonna have to get a hitchhike ride or get a shuttle into the Dollar General to get that done. It's supposed to rain this afternoon, so I guess I'm gonna just play it by ear. Should be into the gap at around 1 o'clock, so we'll see if I'm gonna get that stuff and get back on the road, or if I'm just find a place to stay in town. But that's the plan for now. I'll check in later. These wide open balds are now becoming one of my favorite sections to hike. We've had them at Max Patch, Roan Mountain, and now heading out of Roan Mountain. So on the trail, there's a term called PUDs, pointless ups and downs, and this is a prime example of it. Just climbed up this mountain to now go down into that valley to go up to the top of that mountain. That's what we do all day, every day. Leaving North Carolina. So been darting back and forth between North Carolina and Tennessee for the last couple hundred miles, but now we are strictly in Tennessee. So 12 states, or 2 states down, 12 to go. Almost there. Made it to the 400-mile mark. Almost there. Only 1,800 more to go. I don't take a lot of side trails, but when I can hear water rushing from a quarter-mile away, you know I'm going to go check that out. This is an awesome waterfall right here. It's Jones Falls. And I believe I'm going to be camping just about a quarter of a mile south of here tonight. So pretty awesome spot. Well, I ended up hiking about 18 or 19 miles, not even sure. So it rained all afternoon. This evening when I was trying to find a campsite, there were no places that the trees were set up in the right spot to hang the hammock. I'd slipped earlier in the day, cut my leg, broke my trekking poles. And with all that said, this was probably one of my favorite days hiking. It was just, got up this morning and I really didn't have any plans other than to go into town, grab a charger, and that was it. And everything just kind of worked out. Got to the road at about noon and started to walk in. It was about 3.5 miles, and about a mile into it, a couple of guys stopped and picked me up, gave me a ride into Dollar General. I thought it was only a couple of miles in. It would have been 3 or 4 miles to get into town. From there, the Dollar General had just one cheap charger and cord that I needed, so picked that up, and from there decided to walk down the rest of the way through town and pick up a Subway sandwich and had some barbecue. And on the way back, I was trying to, or when I was done eating, I was trying to figure out a shuttle back to the trailhead so I didn't have to walk, and wasn't getting in anybody to answer the phone or anything. And a couple with their son in the next booth over overheard me, and they were like, "Hey, we'll give you a ride." So they took me all the way back to the trailhead. So super cool, those people. And then once I got back on trail, it was raining right off the bat. I slipped, broke one of my trekking poles, but was able to find a big stick. So now I've got one carbon fiber trekking pole and one big log that I'm using as trekking poles, and that'll have to get me through for the next 100 miles or so. But now I got a weapon to beat off angry beavers or anything. Not that that's been a problem, but I mean, I'm in Tennessee now, so you just never know. But yeah, it was raining this afternoon. I enjoy hiking in the rain. If you ever get a chance, go out and do it. You'd be surprised. The forest just feels different. You smell different things. You hear different animals and stuff. It's just super relaxing. And then when I was running out of places to stay, I just kept walking and figured, the trail would provide. And sure enough, up on a hill, there was just a perfect little spot up here. I can hear the river running downstream. I got the place to myself. So yeah, overall, a lot of things went wrong, but like I said, it was probably my favorite day out on the trail so far. So that's what happened today. Good night, Princess. Big deal out.